Monday's update might actually be one of the most underrated packs Konami has dropped recently. Because at first glance, a lot of people are looking at these cards and saying, nothing too crazy. But once you actually study the stats properly, you start realizing something dangerous. These cards are not flashy meta attackers like blitz curlers or bullet header strikers. These are the type of players that completely control matches quietly. The type of cards you use for one game, then suddenly you realize your entire team feels smoother, your passing improves, your build-up becomes cleaner, your attack starts flowing differently. And honestly, one of these cards might secretly be one of the best midfielders Konami has released in a long time. So today we're reviewing everything: the stats, the playstyles, the player skills, the best progression builds, and most importantly, which one is actually the best player to sign from Monday's Big Time and Showtime cards. Now first let's start with Luka Modric, because honestly, this card looks disgusting technically. 105 rated CMF, Orchestrator playstyle, skills, magnetic feet, and attack trigger. And immediately you already know what type of midfielder this is going to be. Pure control, pure intelligence, pure technical quality. Because orchestrators are designed to dictate tempo. They stay involved constantly. They recycle possession. They create attacks from deep. And honestly, Modric has always been one of the smoothest midfielders in eFootball. But this version feels even more complete. Look at the stats. 95 ball control, 90 dribbling, 98 tight possession. 98 tight possession on a midfielder is insane. This guy's going to feel unbelievably smooth under pressure, especially combined with magnetic feet, because magnetic feet makes touches feel cleaner and more responsive. So now you have a midfielder that barely loses the ball. Then you look at the passing. 98 low pass, 94 lofted pass. Nah, this is where the card becomes elite. Because these passing stats are genuinely ridiculous. Modric is the type of player that controls entire matches just from movement and passing alone. And honestly, attack trigger might secretly be one of the most interesting skills here too. Because now instead of only sitting deep like a normal orchestrator, Modric can occasionally make dangerous attacking runs too. So you're getting creativity and movement together. Then Konami gave him 95 stamina and 89 speed too. This guy can literally run the entire match. And honestly, that matters a lot because midfielders with high stamina always feel more impactful throughout games. Now, obviously, there are weaknesses. 70 physical contact means stronger midfielders can bully him sometimes. And 62 jump means aerial battles are not his thing. But honestly, that's not what Modric is meant for. This card is about technical dominance, quick passing, possession control, escaping pressure, and for that role, he looks incredible. Now let's talk about the progression, because this progression is honestly perfect for the card. Shooting 1, passing 9, dribbling 8, dexterity 4, lower body strength 12, defending 8. And honestly, lower body strength 12 is genius here because it boosts speed and kicking power massively, making Modric feel more dynamic physically. Passing 9 maximizes exactly what you want from him: elite distribution. Dribbling 8 makes the card silky smooth, and defending 8 helps him become surprisingly useful defensively too. Overall, this progression turns Modric into one of the most balanced midfield controllers in the game. But then, we move to Nico Paz, and honestly, this might secretly be the best card in the pack. 106 rated AMF hole player. Skills: visionary pass and phenomenal pass. Nah, Konami genuinely lost their minds here, because giving both passing skills to one attacking midfielder is disgusting already. But then you look at the stats too. 98 ball control, 95 dribbling, 96 tight possession, 95 low pass. This card is a technical monster. And honestly, the best thing here is the playstyle, hole player. Because unlike Modric, who controls games deeper, Nico Paz constantly attacks spaces aggressively. He makes dangerous forward runs, he appears around the box, he becomes involved in attacks constantly. So now imagine a hole player with elite dribbling and 2 broken passing skills. Nah, this guy might genuinely cook. Visionary pass already makes attacking movements around him better. Then phenomenal pass improves the quality of impossible passes. So basically, Nico Paz becomes an attacking creator that makes the entire offense more dangerous. And honestly, that combination is scary. Then you look at the pace. 87 speed, 89 acceleration. Solid. Not elite, but definitely enough for an AMF. 85 finishing 2 means he can score occasionally. And honestly, the card feels extremely balanced overall. He doesn't really have one glaring weakness outside aerial ability. But for an AMF, that barely matters anyway. Now let's talk about the progression, because this progression is beautiful. Shooting 4, passing 10, dribbling 11, dexterity 8, lower body strength 8, aerial strength 1. And honestly, this build maximizes exactly what makes the card dangerous. Passing 10 turns him into an elite creator. Dribbling 11 makes him unbelievably smooth on the ball. Dexterity 8 improves movement and responsiveness. Overall, this progression creates one of the cleanest attacking midfielders in the game. And honestly, if you love technical football, this card might genuinely be your dream midfielder. But then we move to Federico Dimarco, and honestly, this card might be the most underrated one here. 106 rated LMF. Cross Specialist. Skills, edged crossing, and phenomenal pass. Nah, Konami definitely knew what they were doing with this card, because Cross Specialist already means he constantly positions himself for crossing opportunities. Then you add edged crossing, goalkeepers are in trouble, because edged crossing creates some of the most dangerous deliveries in eFootball, and now Dimarco has 96 lofted pass too. This is literally a crossing machine, but the scary part is that the card is not only about crossing. 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 98 kicking power, 92 curl. Nah, this guy can genuinely attack too, especially from wide areas, and honestly, 98 kicking power on a wide player is insane. His crosses are going to feel dangerous. His shots from distance will feel dangerous. Even corners and set pieces become threatening. Then Konami gave him 95 stamina too, so this guy basically runs forever. And honestly, phenomenal pass makes the card even crazier because now his passing quality becomes elite overall, not just crossing. Now let's talk about the progression. Shooting 4, passing 8, dribbling 8, dexterity 8, lower body strength 12. And honestly, lower body strength 12 completely transforms the card physically. More speed, more kicking power, more explosiveness. Passing 8 maximizes the crossing ability. Dribbling 8 keeps him smooth enough on the ball. Overall, this progression creates one of the best wide creators in the game. So now the big question, which one is actually the best player to sign? Honestly, it depends on your playstyle. If you want control and possession dominance, Modric is unbelievable. If you want a technical attacking midfielder that creates magic constantly, Nico Paz is probably the best option. But if you love crossing and wide play, Dimarco might actually be the most fun card here. Personally though, I think Nico Paz is the best overall card in this pack.